invite Dr. Suvrokamal Dutta for just enriching us with his inputs. Thank you. Over to you.
Good afternoon. Lunch is knocking at the door, so I don't want to bore anyone, as everyone should be slightly hungry after a little bit of good snacks. As you have mentioned, Nautilji, that yes, there is this lack of understanding between the academia, the industry, the media, the bureaucracy, and the government. Distinguished members in the panel and distinguished faculty members who are on the other side of the panel, and my dear young students. You all are more distinguished because you are listening to us patiently. So your value addition is very important. I was discussing with Shri Nautilji during the break about Gati Shakti. Gati, the government can give. Shakti is you all. Without the Shakti, there is no Gati. So therefore, Gati Shakti will come if the Adi Shakti decides that you all should be the Shakti or the Trishul of that Gati Shakti. What better word to synergize and to define the vision of India in one single word than Gati Shakti. That is where the exemplary vision of the leadership lies. India was always Gati Shakti. I never said that India was not Gati Shakti, but India was Gati Shakti in a dormant way or in a sleeping way, because there was lack of vision of the leadership to give that Gati. For Bharatmala, for Sagarmala, and for Gati Shakti, Digital India, Skill India, Startup India, to be successful, for Bharat to be the Bharat of the global world, which is very much possible. I, as a visionary thinker, I do understand and I do believe strongly that we can become the global Bharat of the whole world. By global Bharat of the whole world, I mean not conquering the world through might, but conquering the world through mind. India was always great because India was a thought conqueror. India was never a power conqueror like the way Western countries were or the Middle Eastern countries were. So this power of knowledge or this power of mind is something which gives the direction. It is something which illuminates the whole world. It is something which enlightens the whole world. And that's the reason why in Sanatan Dharma we have the concept of Adi Lakshmi, the concept of Adi Shakti, and the concept of Adi Saraswati. No other civilization in the world has this beautiful concept of the three celestial powers, the Adi Shakti, the Adi Vidya, and the Adi Lakshmi. Adi Lakshmi is not the materialistic wealth, but it is the eternal and the internal wealth, the wealth of wisdom, that is Adi Lakshmi. And the wealth of knowledge is Adi Vidya or Adi Saraswati. And the eternal power of thinking of what is correct and what is wrong, that is the eternal and the internal Shakti. And इस सारे चीज को सम्मिलित करते हैं शिव तत्व के माध्यम से. And that's the reason why we have Shiv Shakti also. This is the vision which the present expansion is taking off by 2047. This vision can be arrived at, this vision can be achieved only if premier institutions like IITs plays a lead role in it. And it's very much possible for you all to do it. So far, we have been captivated by going over to NASA and to Boston and to Harvard and to Microsoft and the World Bank and the IMF. What has been the result of that? Result of that has been the drain of wealth and the drain of mind from India to outside. It is time for us to bring back that mind back to the country. And for doing that, we have to establish a structure within the Indian economy which is structured to attract in people from outside, but rooted to the civilizational ethos and the great thought process given to us by Adi Shankaracharya, by Mirabai and by Aurobindo and Kabir and Swami Vivekananda. We were mentioning about Swami Vivekananda today morning, So this is something which we need to do. And you all can do this. If Vivekananda came to our country and was born in our country, there is no reason that a new Vivekananda cannot be reborn in this country, But it all depends on whether you want to give gati to that Shakti or not. And therefore, I would say that we all need to be the brand ambassador of India for the whole global world as well as for the country. I will not touch upon into the deep things related to this because in the second half, I will be doing a brainstorming, Professor Uttam, under your guidance for the curriculum, right? So that is where I'll touch upon on all these important areas as to why Bharatmala is important, why Sagarmala is important, why Gati Shakti is important, why Swachh Bharat is important, and why, like Atmanirbhar Bharat and Unnat Bharat is important, and in that, how institutions can play a pioneering role. Industries, they have this air of financial power with them. And the academia, they have this superior notions, if I'm allowed to use this word, of the power, of the knowledge of mind. और वहीं पे एक दीवार बन जाती है, because no one is willing to vouch an inch. संतुलन तो तब होगी ना, और विकास और निर्माण तब होगा जब 10 कदम ये आएंगे, 10 कदम आप चलेंगे, बीच का रास्ता मध्यम मार्ग होता है और उसी के माध्यम से नया निर्माण होता है. सो इसीलिए ये बहुत आवश्यक है. एंड हाउ टू ब्रिंग दैट संतुलन? फॉर ब्रिंगिंग दैट संतुलन, रोल ऑफ पीपल लाइक अस हु आर पॉलिसी मेकर्स becomes very important. As you have rightly said, that government cannot do everything. Government can give the gati or the power or the push. But Shakti has to come from the intelligentsia, and Lakshmi has to come from the industry. क्योंकि बिना लक्ष्मी के हरि भजन होता नहीं है, ये भी सच्चाई है. और हरि भजन अगर करना है तो लक्ष्मी जी को भी नमन करके सुनने की आवश्यकता है. And वहां पे the government can play the role of the Shakti by bringing both together. Modern civilization है, modern nation है, globalized world है. कहावत ये है, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. There comes the role of the media, because it is the media which markets all these concepts across the global world. You might be doing exemplary research which could be volumes of Encyclopedia Britannica, पर वो तो तब लोगों को पता चलेगा जब वो दिखेगी. And for that, it is very important to showcase that. और जब वो शोकेस हो जाए, ब्यूरोक्रेट्स की रोल आती है उसको लागू करने की, वो तमाम चीजों को. So therefore, this synthesis of the media, the academia, the intelligentsia, the bureaucracy, and the power establishment is very important. And that is where this connection between the government, institutions, and the bureaucracy and industry becomes very vital. And I think premier institution like IIT Roorkee is celebrating 175 years of its establishment in the 75th, 76th year of Indian independence. You all can give that gati to this direction. And I think that would be the biggest contribution and the biggest Shraddhanjali to Bharat Mata as an institution like IIT Roorkee. So my best wishes are with all of you. The brainstorming threadbare discussion, I'll do it in the post-lunch session. This was just a kind of a pointer which I wanted to point towards all of you. Let us discuss on all these points. मैं यहाँ पे आया हूँ आप सबसे बहुत सारी चीजें सीखने के लिए और समझने के लिए. So let us all work together, hand in hand. Let us all be the brand ambassador of this cultural country called India across the globe. Let us do it. This is very much achievable. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. Vande Mataram.